mouse. It froze? Alright. I don't know what you mean it froze. You can just leave and rejoin. You have a phone, do you not? You said that earlier. Alright, so let's do this. Let's do this, dude. Alright. Another day passes in a flash. It's already time for the fucking... it's him cranky, I'm sorry. Another day passes in a flash, and it's already time for the next day of the meeting. Although Monica should have come up with the plan for today's club test. Shoot. Take her guilt and anxiety from Joel. I'm so stupid. What the fuck? How is Monica like this, dude? Deadass. Monica's nothing like her, so I'm like low on water. Oh man. Alright. No distractions. This is gonna be an hour, less than an hour, barely an hour. Oh crap, I need yawn. Alright. How did I let myself be the center of attention? Sayori's going through these kinds of feelings and I'm... Oh, we're right, bro. Dolph, let's go. I'm letting her confront me instead of the other way around. Damn. What kind of club president does that? This whole time I didn't think to ask about her feelings so much for this stupid vision. I'm so slow, I'm lagging, my brain, it's lagging, my brain. I'm forcing myself to do this. I'm doing this because I want to, not because I need to. Put some enthusiasm into it. Sayori enters the club room with... Oh, this is the next day, I'm stupid. Alright. Did it say next day? I'm pretty sure it said next day. No, yep, See, I can't remember shit like 2 minutes ago. Shit. Sayori enters the club room with her usual smile. I need to stop doing this shit at 11 o'clock. Upon seeing the downcast Monica, her smile quickly fades into the expression of concern.
Monica? Is everything okay?
I'm really sorry. I'm such a terrible friend.
Huh? What are you talking about? You're an amazing friend.
Aww. I wanna hug Sayori. I wanna hug her so much. Sayori's like best girl. Like as a friend. Like best friend. Let me shut the like yeah, let me replace that. Let me retract that. She's best friend. She's best friend. Monica shakes her head. I made this all about myself. Even you said so even though you said so yesterday. You told me that I'm trying to make the club that I need the most, right? But my problems are so trivial compared to yours. Sayori responds quietly.
What are you talking about?
Oh, this is about to get dark. Oh, God's about to be dark. But as she says that, her face darkens through the silence. Sawyer mutters her realization.
I left my folder here.
Monica stares blankly ahead. Unable to come with a response. I'm gonna focus. try to focus. This will be one shots anyway, so I don't need to say it.
I wasn't ready to share those. Now you're worrying me. Now you're worrying about me. I don't want that.
But why? We're friends, right? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Friends, look out for each other. I want to be here for you as much as you're here for me. Another long moment passes in silence. The air is incredibly heavy. Excuse me.
This is different. It wasn't just about you yesterday. It was about the club. Besides, things were so happy yesterday. You don't need to do this all of a sudden. I don't want it. I like happy. So, if you do this, then you're just being selfish.
Damn. You hearing this shit, Joe? Damn. Sayori just went mature sad mode and said, you don't worry about me, because he focuses all about me instead about the club like that, and put it on like in reverse, so then this is selfish, even though you're the person who brought up the club you need the most, which is selfish in itself for Monica. So to me, what? They're both like in my opinion, Sayori is selfish because her depression battles with her mind, right? And Monica is selfish because she is a yandere and a perfectionist, and everything's not real. Nothing is real to her. There is no, this is not her reality. She wants, you know? But yeah, like, I just thought I said they're both selfish people. In my opinion, excuse me. One's a more valid reason than the other, but they're still deep. Monica massages her forehead, struggling through the frustration of such a paradox. It's understandable that Sayori isn't ready to share certain things, but as unfair as it is for Monica to pry, it's also painful for Monica to force herself to ignore the needs of her friend, alright? I'm sorry, I looked. Yeah, how can I be apologetic for something I'm fucking oblivious to? I disrespected your privacy. You didn't know, it didn't say classified on it, did it not? Did it not? It didn't say homework, bro. It didn't say diary. It didn't say classified, super secret Sayori information on it, you know? Don't blame yourself that hard on it.
No, I don't blame you for looking.
Exactly, see? How can you blame someone for not understanding something?
You would have at least needed to check if it was mind facts.
Yeah. Monica takes a deep breath. My jaw is being massaged. My vocals, my throat. It hurts my freaking arm, bro. Okay. Sound like Goku so just now. Okay. I understand that you don't want me to worry, and I think I'll be able to put this aside, so can we move on? But, oh God, can you promise me something?
Promise you what?
Monica paused to collect her thoughts. This is the literature club. It's a place where people can express themselves in ways that life normally doesn't allow them to. That's the vision. There we go. In fact, it's our vision. Right the way into your heart, or whatever. So I just want you to promise me that. You'll remember that too. It doesn't have to be right now, but I want to be here for you when you need it. I want us to be ourselves like that. Sayori smiles gently.
I promise if you promise.
Unable to help it, Monica returns Sayori's smile. I promise.
Me too.
Joe, I want to kill Monica. After reading that shit, I want to punch her in the fucking face. She dead ass just did this. She made a promise to be a sweetheart, and she just spat on it. How can these people have such a kind history, and she just ruined it? Literally, I cannot, bro. Over someone you don't fucking know? I cannot, dude. I cannot. As the conversation closes, the mood in the room is lifted. With that behind it's time to proceed with the club activities. So, wanna teach me about poetry?
Huh? But what about recruitment?
It's fine. We have plenty of time for that. Thank you. See, I said that in the first part of all that shit. I'm like, yo, all that crap, like, yo, why didn't you make activities? Why didn't you make something advanced? Why didn't you do all this stuff like before time that you were having difficulty with getting to potential recruitment? Like, you could have done so much stuff, dude, and you're just, thank you. It's fine. We have plenty of time for that. But right now, I feel like I want to do this. I mean, I do have to fulfill my end of the promise, you know?
There's no way I can say no to that. Just don't expect much. I do a lot of writing, but it's not like I'm a scholar or anything.
That's true. Her writing is simple, it's pure, but it's bold. Not like Natsuki's, but you got that. Can't do it. When she writes, bro, my tension, it's like anyone could get how she's feeling. You just put the pieces together. Blatantly in your face. It's like impossible. Excuse me. I never yawned this many times in a long time. I need to stop saying the word yawn before I yawn again. Oh my gosh. That's fine. I think I just need like some motivation. Let me do that again. I think I just need like some motivation. I can't do that British accent.
I think I need like some motivation.
That's way better. Some motivation. This is Monica. This is dumb Monica, bro. This is dumb Monica. Monica has like no brain cells in the beginning. She probably stole the brain cells of Yuri, Sayori, and Natsuki. I never know where to start when it comes to writing poems.
Starting isn't so hard. You kinda just need to write down your feelings and see where it takes you.
Yeah, but that wouldn't come out so good. It wouldn't come out any good. Oh my god.
It's not supposed to. You're gonna have to fight your perfectionist mind on this one.
That's true.
You can just start by writing your feelings and see what kinds of things it makes you think of. And then you can turn your feelings into a little story. You get your feelings down first, and then make it sound pretty later. It's not like building a railroad where you could go from one end to the other. It's more like a collage where you find all the things you want to put in, and then you can arrange them in a pretty way.
That's a beautiful analogy. For an airhead, she's a smart airhead. Even an airhead could not make an analogy like that. Like a normal airhead. He's next. He's smart. She's smart. He's smart. He's smart.
At least that's how I do it. It's not like it's the only way, but it's a really good way to not get stuck right at the beginning.
That's the tip she gave us in the beginning. The story. Monica tips. Don't get stuck on one thing. Jot down where you was before, blah blah blah, like, yeah. What I'm feeling during each time and story, there's like a time skip or something. So I wanna know how far this is. Wait, what year are we? Are we seniors? In this, like, I wanna know. I never even got to that. But I'm assuming this is this year, kinda. Because it said we want to leave this club for somewhere else, the next generation or something, like the people past us. For the school. They want to make like an ongoing thing, and I want to know. I understand. Yeah, I always get caught up in how it sounds that I forgot about what it's actually important. She talks like a normal girl. A normal, ditzy, smart, but cute girl. Like, she's... I don't know. She's just adapts that dialogue, that type of dialect, I'm sorry. Monica pulls out a pen and paper and starts writing on. Excuse me. This is not boring. I'm just tired. I'm surprisingly tired. Stop being a perfectionist. You idiot. I'm just kidding. Monica scribbles out, "You idiot," after she writes it. Bro, Monica has a lot of men. I actually like this, even though we're learning more about Monica, because we hardly learn about Monica besides she's busy, she's here, she's there, she's everywhere. She wants your attention low-key, she wants to suck your dick low-key. Shit like that, but like, we never really got like more into her character besides she's a vegetarian and stuff like that, and she's like the perfectionist, she's good at everything, and you know her since like last school. That's like the only thing about Monica. We don't know anything between with Monica, so I think that's good. We're getting more inner dialogues besides her madness. You know what I mean? That's so good. That's interesting, man. My body, it's saying get the hell to bed, and I'm like, no, I'm not tired enough. I'm gonna make this a two-parter, and I will make it a two-parter. Monica scribbles out. Yeah, I said that part.
No, keep it.
Whoa, what?
What? Why? Are you calling me an idiot? Of course not. But the point is that you're not supposed to police your feelings, right? Be as dramatic as you want. But I was just... Well, yeah.
Underneath the scribble, Monica writes, "You idiot," and stares at the paper. Her words stare back at her.
It's kind of funny how I wrote down what I'm mad at myself for, and then I did
the exact thing anyway. Damn.
This is really going to take some getting used to. I believe in you.
You're a god of this universe. Get up. I'm really angry.
That I do. I mean, thanks. I do too.
Okay.
I mean, me, I mean. Why did you...
Monica, you talk like a modernized person, but also a robot trying to be a human being. I can't, bro.
But also you, of course.
Monica continues the exercise, jotting down her thoughts. It's supposedly quite a struggle to write without overthinking it. But after a while, with Sarah's guidance and encouragement, Monica's sheet of paper begins to look fairly lively, peppered with all of her other random thoughts.
Phew.
Monica looks down at her sheet.
Gosh, I feel so tense looking at this. I hate it, but it's also kind of liberating. I can see how hard you're trying to make it. I just can see, I can tell how hard you're trying. It makes me happy.
Damn.
I think you'll be good at writing poems. Don't give me too much credit. I'll have to try really, really hard at it. But I think it's something that I'll enjoy doing. With you.
Sayori beams.
I'll stop here. But we still have time. Let's try to work out a new flyer for the club. I won't be so picky about the language. Yay! Let's do it!
Monica and Sayori proceeded their work. With each passing day, the two of them began, oh my goodness, recruitment, not solely from their recruitment planning, but from the vision as well as their bonds. As their bonds strengthened, so did the essence of the Wizard Club. Fuck! Just hearing me die right now, bro. I'm just laughing myself. Finally, they begin to truly feel It's only a matter of time before they find more members. Ugh. This is the next day. Yep. Another day passes. This is like day fucking 4 or some shit. Day 3, day 4. This is day 3. Wait. That came 4. Another day passed. They did that whole thing in a day. No. They met halfway. So that was day 2. This is day 4. This is day 4. I had to like count for myself because they never just say day 3, day 2, day 4. There's like one continuous timeline. So I'm assuming this is day 4. And I'm going off this with my mentally tired brain somehow. Another day passes. As usual, Monica's the first one to the club room. With her is a printout of the revised Literature Club flyer, complete with all new ideas Monica and Sayori came up with. Okay? If only this was the flyer we gave to that one reading girl the other day. It's so much attractive than the old one. But the new catchphrase is featured clearly in the center of the flyer. Right the way into your heart. Surely common sense would say that the one writes from the heart, not into the heart. But the message being delivered is that one can use the writing to discover themselves. Hopefully Montessori had thought that it would be enough to garner some curiosity from the students. I like that. I somehow said that perfectly. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. But I'll start here fucking up. I need tongue roll exercise later. Ugh. Why do I feel so tense looking at this? Monica thinks back to the previous meeting when she performed the writing exercise. Was I this bad at expressing myself? How am I supposed to be the president if I can't even demonstrate what the club is supposed to be about? The club is truly beginning to take form. Yes. Everything's according to plan and on Project Monica. Yes. Yes. But with that weight on Monica's shoulder only becomes heavier. Debate club was always about rigid structure, formulating airtight points and counterpoints and delivering them with conviction. It was about the person on the outside. That's why Monica was so good at it. It existed entirely within her realm of comfort. It's suffocating. I need to break through this mental wall. I need to learn to express myself. For real. Monica pulls out a sheet of paper and grabs her pen. She presses the tip of the pen firmly against the paper, but her hand doesn't move. Instead, a tiny blob of ink collects around the tip of her pen. Monica lifts her pen and stares at the little blotch. For some reason, she feels compelled to run her finger across it. As she does so, the black ink smears across the paper, ruining Monica's canvas. Out of spite for herself, Monica presses her pen down once again, letting the ink collect. She gets a second smear on the paper. Come on, Monica, smooth your hand. Monica writes, this is what I get for seeking perfection. A stain. Damn, that was short and sweet. That wasn't a fucking poem. That was just a roast. Monica slides the paper away from her and puts her hand down on the desk. And Sayori wakes her up again, doesn't she? The air conditioner seems louder today.
I'm here. Hi.
Hi. Monica hears Sayori. He approaches her desk, then stops a second, probably reading the piece of paper. Then she sits down in the heated desk. I see desk. My tongue, bro. My lip and tongue. They're just slow as hell.
Bad day.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
What the hell's wrong with you?
You too? The new flyer looks so good. You've been working so hard on the club, but also something else. I think.
I can't do it. I'm sorry. It's so hard to be just vulnerable. Sorry. Takes the sheet of paper from Monica's desk. She writes it down, then stares at it for a while.
Can I trust you?
Of course. You can trust me with anything. Sayori gazes at Monica with sadness in her eyes. Understanding the signal, Monica takes the paper from Sayori's desk and reads it. Does she say, Joe! Oh my god, I want to cry reading that. Oh my god, I want to cry reading that. Fuck. I'm not an emotional person. I don't know why, but Sayori just gets to me. In that blotch of paper, you just see
Sometimes I want to die.
just, wow. Fuck. That just drew me off guard reading that. That just drew me fucking off guard. Oh my god, dude. And this is why I fucking hate Monica. This is why, bro. This is why I hate Monica. Because she brought something she just said, can I trust you with? And she made her kill herself. I despise her more than ever. I want to murder her. Thank you God she fucking just removed herself from the game. Because I would have killed her. Oh wait, I already did. I'm grateful I deleted her ass. I will delete her on loop. That is what she deserves. She deserves the fucking GR treatment. Just the gold experience regular treatment. She deserves to die infinitely. For eternity. Ah. My god. Sayori.
This is really, really hard for me.
Her voice shakes.
So, if I can do it, then you can too. Because you're like a million times better than me.
That's not completely true. Sayori takes a deep breath, trying to steady herself.
That's something about me that I've never told anyone before. Even now, my head is like screaming at me to stop.
Wait! You don't. You don't have to force yourself. I mean, just because of the promise yesterday.
I want to. It just feels right. I mean, maybe it's part of the reason I came to this club in the first place. This is the literature club. I trust you more than I'm scared.
Fuck, I want to punch Monica in the fucking face. Fuck. I am so happy she deleted herself from this game, God. That is fucked. At those words, Monica stands up. Sayori must have taken days to work up the courage for this. Were Monica's futile but genuine efforts actually the push that Sayori needs? Sayori's deliberate breaths, bro. I thought, I'm sorry, why is it deliberately breaths, breathing, or something like that, but deliberate breaths, I'm not used to that type of language, like, wording like that, I mean, Sayori's deliberate breaths could be heard over the air conditioner, as she prepares herself to continue. Monica waits in the gentle silence.
I have this problem where I get really upset when people worry too much about me.
Wow.
I can't control it. It's like, why wasting your energy worrying about me when you can just be happy instead? So I never tell anyone about these kinds of thoughts that I have. It's just easier to just smile and help everyone else be happy.
That's just fucked up. That's the definition of depressing. But are you happy doing that? But that's terrible. That's what Monica wants to say, but she stops herself in fear of saying the wrong thing.
It's just, if everyone knew about it, they wouldn't treat me the same anymore. Like, whenever I'm not smiling, everyone would worry about me and ask me what's wrong. I know that because it used to be like that.
Sayori pauses, seeming to recall something in her past. Backstory? Oh, I want to know what was in her back. I want to know what was recalling her past. I want to know.
I just want everyone to be happy. That's the most important thing to me. And letting people look inside my head doesn't bring any happiness to anyone.
Sayori pauses. Her solemn expression makes her look almost like an entirely different person. How did you find the courage to tell me this? You're not worried that I'll be one of those people too? I am worried. Part of me really hates myself for doing this. But another part of me, I think, just felt like it would be different this time. Whenever we talk about the club is supposed to mean, what the club's supposed to mean, I kept feeling like it was the right thing to do. Right for me to do. Especially after you've been trying so hard to express yourself too. It just made me feel like I could stay in confidence, and our friendship doesn't have to change. It's so silly. The club, the only two people, but it already means this much to me. Wow. Monica feels a tiny sensation in her heart. A feeling of connection as Sayori's emotions radiate between them. Me too. I was so lost until you showed up. You're so brave, Sayori. You're so strong and brave. I don't even compare. Monica steps forward. But if nothing else, I can at least offer you some hug energy. Oh my god. I want to kill Monica again. If you like. Art! Art! New music! This art is so good. This is beautiful. This shit is beautiful. Wordlessly, and without a smile, Sayori rests her head on Monica's shoulder. Through their contact, Monica can almost feel the torment of thoughts swimming in Sayori's head. And in this moment, enchanted by the air of the club, Monica realizes all the days that have passed. This is the one where she really, really hopes that nobody new walks through the door. She softly speaks. You're like the sweetest girl I've ever met. You can say anything. I'll never judge you. I promise. Sayori breathes. Breathfuck begins to quiver. She takes several deep breaths, trying as hard as she can to start speaking, to say the things she never once dared to say out loud. Finally, she speaks in a choked voice. I'm so worthless. I'm worthless, and everyone would be better off without me. She suppresses a sob as a tear falls down her cheek. I'm just an inconvenience to everyone. I'm not good at anything. And it just feels like everyone just has to put up with me. And I hate it. I hate it. The more Sayori speaks, the more she fails to control her voice, falling victim to the overwhelming sadness clutching her throat and chest. I don't want to have these thoughts. I just want them to go away. And now I'm making you put up with me. And I just want to die. As soon as Ori loses her composure, Monica becomes determined and to keep her own. Alright. She only wants to be what Sayori needs right now. So she won't let any sadness show. Her voice comes through as soft and gentle. This isn't putting up with you. It's just being your friend. Monica offers a few words of comfort, but she knows Sayori said it herself. And that the thoughts Sayori experiences are ones that don't belong. And Monica can't magically make them go away. Yes, you fucking can, you fucking liar. The most she can do is help Sayori battle them like any good friend would. You have so much value. To me, and your other friends too. Excuse me? This club wouldn't be the same without you. I really, really mean that. You coming here was the best thing that's ever happened. Best thing that could have ever happened. Damn. Even if we never got any other members, I would still be happy. That's what you brought here. You brought us a vision. And you also brought happiness. And that's your favorite thing to do, right? Sayori doesn't respond, but Monica feels her gentle nod. No more words are needed between them. Fuck. That was deep. That was deep. I love that. And I hate it at the same fucking time. That scene, bro. The two share their embraces for a while longer. Monica letting Sayori take as much time as she needs. Once her breathing steadies and her sniffles fully cease, Sayori lifts her head and wipes her eyes. Fuck.
I guess I needed that. Some days are harder than others. Well, I'm here whenever you need me. But any other time, I'll make sure that things are the way they usually are. If that makes you happy.
Thanks. You're the best.
No, you are. The two exchange smiles. You know, I'm sorry to bring this up all of a sudden, but have you considered talking to a professional?
I actually want to know. I actually want to know the answer. Wait, what? She agreed? She already did? She does? Sayori nods.
It's scary.
Oh, she considered.
Since it's already hard to tell people. And all.
Yeah. Well, of course it will always be your choice, but if you're ever looking to find the courage for it, I can do my best to help you.
Thanks. I think it helps knowing that you would.
Sayori suddenly yawns and stretches.
No!
What? Wait, wow.
Wow! That made me tired. And hungry.
Well, I won't make you do any work today if you're not up for it.
No! I want to. I mean, I can say that, and that's definitely one thing that makes me happy.
Monica smiles.
but I might want to get a snack first.
All of a sudden, the sound of the door causes the two to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. They peek face inside. Face peek inside. It face seems familiar.
Oh, they're one story. They're one timeline story. They're not like separate stories. Okay, 15 minutes. That was awesome. Good video. Good side story. I love it. Good side story. I love it. 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 That was awesome. That was epic. That was sad. That was ironic. That pissed me off a lot. In a sense of the story. But like, the side story was beautiful. Good. That was great. That was great.